Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to the first series of my Tijani Talks. This series will be about Shaykh Omar Tall. The life of Al-Hajj Omar Tall, or Shaykh Omar Tall, is one of courage, faith, strength, and perseverance. He is one of the greatest historic leaders and spiritual guides of West Africa. He led a jihad against the unbelievers of West Africa and brought Islam and the spiritual path to the region. In this series of talks, we will describe his miraculous life. Shaykh Omar was born to a family of Torodos in Senegalese Fouta, specifically in Halwar. He was born around 1795, although the exact year is not clear. Ilaman Sadu Usman Tall was his father, a very educated marabout and leader of the Muslims of their village. Sadu's first wife, Adama Isa, was Shaykh Omar Tall's mother. She was a pillar of virtue. Shaykh Omar said while there were a lot of men who could equal his father, he never met a woman who could equal his mother. He was the sixth son of 10 children. Born during the month of Ramadan, or just before it, it is said that he immediately began to fast and would only consume his mother's milk at night during the holy month. MashaAllah. He was raised learning about Islam and the life of the Prophet ﷺ, and was a savant in Islamic knowledge. At the age of 23, he was initiated into the Tijani Tariqa at the hand of Abdul el-Karim bin Ahmed Naguel, who encouraged him to make the pilgrimage to Mecca. Shaykh Tall set out for pilgrimage in October 1828, where he spent 2 years in the holy cities of Mecca and Medina, and performed the pilgrimage 3 times. During his travels, he continually broadened his knowledge of Islam and studied with many scholars, especially in Cairo. His memorization of Quran was so complete that he could tell you how many times every word was used in it. He could do the same with the book Jawahir al-Mani, the sacred book of the Tijani. While in Jerusalem, he cured the son of a chief and became known as someone of great barakah. Sheikh Muhammad Ghali, the chief sheikh of the Tijani, made him a muqaddam and sent him to spread Islam to all of West Africa. On his way to and from Hajj, he spent time in the Sokoto and Hamdullahi caliphates. He spent 7 years until 1838 in Hausaland with Muhammad Bello. There, he read and studied the ways and books of Uthman Dan Fodio and became distinguished as a great scholar, military leader, and advisor. He created a modest Tijani community. He taught that the relationship between sheikh and disciple was one of love, respect, sincerity, submission, and exclusive attachment. When he left with the daughter of Muhammad Bello, who became his wife and mother to 2 of his sons. Shaykh Omar spent the 1840s in Fouta Jalan and formed a significant Tijani community in the village Jikunko. While there, he completed his main book, the Kitab Rima, which speaks of his pilgrimage and authorization and other subjects and experiences. This book is now a major reference for the Tijani. Around this time, the melody known as Tara was given to the Sheikh's male singer by jinn who traded it for a white horse that was once Shaykh Omar's and given as a gift to the singer. This was a beautiful melody that the jinn used for their daughters' weddings, but traded it for the horse on the promise that it would be used as a tribute to Shaykh Omar's holiness. They placed a curse on anyone who would use the melody for any other purpose, and to this day it is only used for Shaykh Omar's descendants. In 1850, he left Jagunko and settled in Guinea, and built a fortress and began to amass followers and spread Islam. In 1851, the pagan king of Tamba, Yimba Sako, feeling threatened by Omar Tall and his growing influence, attacked the fortress. Shaykh Omar retaliated by deciding to fight Sako and all non-Muslims of West Africa, and this is how his jihad began. In the next installment, we will talk of this great jihad, inshallah. Thank you for joining me for this first installment of the Tijani Talks. This is the first video, and so it's a little bit rough, so forgive any mistakes I made. And any good that I spoke or anything you get from it that was good is from Allah, and any mistakes or errors or silliness, those are my own. Assalamu alaikum. Bless you.